there. Alright, we are live. Just checking my volume here. There we go. Okay, we can hear me. Chat, good morning. Today's the day. I'm tired of chasing this caterpillar. I'm tired of chasing it. I'm gonna get it today. My current catch combo is at 327. I'm pretty positive I'm over 1,000. I'm pretty positive I'm over 1,000, which is more, it's almost triple odds, which is absurd. It's insane. So today, we're gonna catch it. I am gonna sit here at least for 2 hours. I have 2 hours of time that I have built in to go out and catch this little golden bug. So it's gonna happen today. I think I'm gonna do the first hour or so here on YouTube, see if we can't get anybody to pop in. Otherwise, we're going to head over to Twitch. Oop, and see if we can't get anybody there. I mean, it's absurd. It's the fact that it's taken this long to get the Caterpie is just absurd. And for some reason, my controller disconnects when I have it right here in front of me, so if there's ever a delay in the stream, that's why. I think the reason more than anything, so I've been playing this a lot off stream, off recording. Two reasons, twofold I wanted to play it on stream / record it. One, to get a genuine react, and now that it's over 1,000 counters, I think even with Caterpie, I think I'm gonna have a pretty decent reaction. It's also storming. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear that it's storming, but on the chance that this is annoying. Thank you. On the chance that I were to lose power, obviously all the lights would go out. All of my stuff is on a backup power, but I would shut everything down and cut off stream on the chance we would lose power due to the storm. So, just a note for that. Hence why all the lights are on. This isn't, it's not 8 o'clock p.m. right now, or 9 o'clock p.m. I guess, because it's summer. It is 8:30 in the morning when it is normally bright outside, but it is storming. It is nasty out there. So we are all well lit in my living room here. Anyways, like I was saying, I think the reason twofold why I wanted to do this on stream. One, because I think you'll get a genuine reaction from me when I actually get the shiny finally. For one, and for two, right here specifically, when you are walking and it is not attached to something that's HDMI, when it's the handheld, it is slow. The frame rate is awful. So being able to fly through that really quick is a big help. The fact that I've got to be close to triple odds. I guess now's as good a time as any to go look, because I know I'm maxed out on candies to go sell. So I think now's as good a time as any to just go do that. I also feel like, if you look back on my last stream that I actually did, I thought I failed the shiny. I thought one popped up. But fun fact, because I had a weird glitch issue with my recording, you actually can't see it. My face cam is in the way, and because of my recording had a weird glitch, had a weird fail, I can't see it on the recording end of the stream either. So, kind of annoying. Because I could have not run into one, but I could have failed one and not known yet. Look at that. Okay. So here's the thing. I've maxed out on all the health candies more than once. And that's going to happen no matter what I'm chaining. But it's the Caterpie candy that's driving me nuts here. Because I have maxed out on Caterpie candy a bunch. A bunch. And I know it. These hold more value. So I'm not going to sell all of them. And by hold more value, I don't mean they're worth more money, as you can see. It's just that they do more when it comes to powering stuff up. I mean, look, I'm almost at 300,000 Poke Dollars. Like, that's insane to me. Before the first gym. Because we are going to do... I'm still working on the Professor Oak of this. But, okay. I started this... I'm at 16 hours for this Pikachu, or this Caterpie. 16 hours. Now this is normally easier to do with the handheld, but the last time I did it with the handheld, the last time I did it with the handheld, I had that glitch with the recording because it jumped in and out of the HDMI port. So, I mean, look, that's absurd. There's 871 right there. And I've got more to go. So yeah, I think I'm over 1,000 here. I don't know how many I have in my box here. I could do the math real quick. 6 wide. Okay, I've sent 901 Caterpie. $16 extra rows, and they're 6 wide. What is that? 16 times 6. 96 more. So just under 1,000. That's absurd. The fact that it's at 1,000 just about Caterpies is ridiculous. Actually, it's to the point, I think after I'm done transferring these, I'll have to sell the health candy again. This controller drives me nuts, so we're just going to switch it out quick. Even though it's right-handed one. And I prefer the right-handed one. For some reason, the left-handed one is just working so much better. As I say that, it glitches out. Come on. Now, my original goal was to get this done faster than Johnstone did his. I'm no longer on pace for that. Johnstone did his rounded up. I didn't see the exact number because I listened to it. Was about 1,400 hours. I am not at 4 yet, and I'm over 40. It's not, the odds are not in my favor. Come on. I think I did just hit 1,000 here. I think if I saw that right, it said 996. 998. So in the next 2 Caterpie, I'll be at 1,000 Caterpie caught and no shiny yet. I mean, look at the Pikachu I have is at level 72. And the Gloom and the Pidgeot are as well. Those are just standard ones. Those are not shiny. But instead of... How many health candy did that give me? Only 126, but I'm still gonna sell them. Because then I have an extra 126 health candy I can sit around with. So. Anyways, the Pidgeot and the Gloom are just originals that I caught, but I keep in the party because if I recycle them out with new stuff, I either have to transfer more often or there's more leveling. Actually, if I'm going to be honest, I'm going to keep, I think, the party I have until they reach level 100. Because it's just less time listening to the level up sound. See, all the Caterpie that just spawned right there, 2 of these are going to make it 1,000 right here. This is a third of my catch combo. Or, this catch combo is a third of my total catches so far. Which, again, is absurd. It should not be this way. I'm almost at odds with this catch combo. That's ridiculous. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but she's really coming down. There we go. And I feel like, because I looked at Twitch the other day, just to see if, oh, that scared me. Just to see if anybody else was doing this challenge or streaming this challenge. And there is. But he's only at 41 of the 150. So I was kind of hopeful I could catch up to some of them down the road, but at my current pace, that's just not going to happen. And that was when I streamed the other day. That was, what, 5 days ago? 4 days ago? Yeah, that doesn't... That's the other thing I would catch right there, is that Bulbasaur. If I could find his shiny form, I would appreciate that as well. And even though I have no duplicates yet, I know that time is coming. And I think if I did it on a Caterpie, if I got something duplicate, I think that would make me big sad. It would make me, it would be heartbreaking. This left-handed one's working pretty good. I wonder if the right-handed one's just worn out, if I need new controllers. Could be. I haven't played Switch that much. I think what I played the most was Legends Arceus. Although I did play the original Donkey Kong back when I had whatever that is, Nintendo Plus or Nintendo Online. Back when I had that, I played Switch more. Now it's just a little bit of let's go. I decided to start this challenge because I'm insane. It's absurd. how difficult this challenge has turned out to be so far. So here's the crazy thing about that. I thought, in my mind, and I don't have any kind of routing planned out for this yet, just because I knew for the first area I didn't have to until I got through. Once I got down to the last thing I needed in the area, whatever it was going to be, I knew I was going to have to do a little bit of research. But also on top of that, I probably wouldn't need to do research until after Mount Moon. Get back here. Because I still remember the game pretty well and what's available and what's not. The soft reset for Magikarp is going to be a pain in the tuchus. But I didn't think beforehand I didn't have to do any routing. I didn't have to do any research on it because I had a small plan set out. And that plan was to come into the woods right away and shiny hunt Pikachu, which I did for Pidgey first because I wanted to kind of get my feet wet into a shiny. And that took forever. And then after that, I did Pikachu because I figured that was going to be the most difficult thing outside of Bulbasaur. So I did Pikachu chains and Bulbasaur. Ran into quite a few Bulbasaur. Have not found it yet, obviously. The Pikachu I found after 3 hours. That undoubtedly has been my quickest shiny so far. And then Weedle took another 10 hours. So, I mean, I was at 12 hours for Pidgey, 3 hours for Pikachu, and 10 hours for Weedle. And now this Caterpie is blowing them all away. It's over 16 hours right now. Because I was at about 25 hours when I started this hunt for this Caterpie. Which is just nuts. I can't describe just how crazy it is that it's taking this long. I'm over odds for this catch combo. And to be fair, I broke the catch combos before this. Nobody's fault but my own. Not paying attention. I was tired. I ran into a Bulbasaur. And instead of running from it, I caught it. That broke one of the catch combos. And the other long one that I had, I broke by catching a Pidgey, because, again, I wasn't paying attention, I was tired, and Caterpie, there was a Caterpie there, and a Pidgey had spawned up right in front of it as I was walking towards it. I ran into the Pidgey, wasn't paying attention to the screen, looking over here, doing something, and, yep. That's how that happened. I think the other thing, too, maybe for Johnstone, that helped him power through this, and I would consider, is he watched a lot of movies. What was the one? There was something he caught that said it took him the entire series of Breaking Bad to find, which is an absurd. I don't know how many hours that is. It's a lot. I know Breaking Bad is a very long series, and I'm pretty sure they're hour-long episodes too. 20 episodes a season, and there's what, 7 seasons? 6 seasons? Whenever somebody watches this back, they'll know. They'll be like, how do you not know watching Breaking Bad? Breaking Bad for me, I don't know. I struggle with some of those, like, questionable TV shows when it comes to, like, drugs and stuff. And that's just, I don't know. That's me. I grew up in a world where drugs were really bad. Obviously, they are. But, like, not just, like, big drugs. We're talking marijuana was really bad. So, growing up in that world, seeing TV shows about it, just they don't entertain me, you know? Breaking Bad's one of them. I couldn't get into Shameless. I watched, I don't know, a little over a season of Shameless, maybe 2. My ex-wife really got into it, and I couldn't. It was, to me, it was, I don't know. Maybe it was the life of the stress that I felt from what was going on. Maybe that was it. Maybe I couldn't compartmentalize watching a TV show, and the stress that they were living under made me feel stressed. I don't know. I guess when I like to watch TV shows, I'd like to feel relaxed. I don't want to feel tense. If I want to feel intense, I want to watch a movie, you know? I don't, although, which is funny because I watch Criminal Minds, but I feel like Criminal Minds is different, you know? Okay, I got the Bulbasaur there. Criminal Minds to me is more entertainment. It's more, because I really like those FBI style shows, not just FBI, but like any type of police work type shows, because I watched Quantico. I don't remember how many seasons of Quantico that I watched or that there are, but I really liked that. At least the first 2 seasons I remember really liking and enjoying. Criminal Minds I've seen most of, but not all of. There's a lot I have to watch of that yet when the time comes. We're slowly working through it. Me and my fiance are slowly working through it. If you could be shiny, that would be great. Or medical shows. I really like House. House is a great show. I could watch House all the time. I've watched Grey's Anatomy. The new Grey's sucks flatly. It's more about the drama. It's more about, instead of the medical shit. I really liked Grey's Anatomy in the early, probably the first 12 seasons, I would say. Maybe 13 seasons, and then it gets pretty dry. I think I'm on season, what is it, 20? 21? I think I was there, and I haven't watched any of the new stuff. I just stopped. Actually, shortly after it came out, a lot of it became political. I stopped watching it just because I don't really care for the political, and the 2 gay characters. I'm not a... I don't know. This is going to be controversial, but I don't like the gay characters being on shows. I don't. If you want to portray romance, cool. That's your prerogative. I don't know, and I understand why they do it. It's for inclusion. I understand that portion of it, but that doesn't mean I want it. I don't want to see it. I don't know. And maybe that makes me a sexist. I don't think it does, to have an opinion on the fact that I don't enjoy, not really homosexualism, because that's not it, the sexualizing of homosexuals, because like I realize that there's homosexuals out there. As a matter of fact, one of my coworkers, and actually turns out he's one of my neighbors, is gay. And like, I didn't talk to him very much until recently. But he's a good guy. Him and it's his fiance. It's going to be his husband soon. They're both really cool guys. But they don't flaunt it. You know, they don't go around... I don't know. I guess it's the flaunting thing. Because, like, for my relationship, as a heterosexual relationship, we don't go around flaunting it. You know, we're not making out in public and grabbing all over each other. It's not a homosexual thing, I don't think, that I'm uncomfortable with. It is a little bit, but more than anything, it's the flaunting of your relationship. It's like, guys, that some of that stuff is meant for private, you know? I should really stop talking about this stuff, because if I run into a shiny, I don't want that to be part of the clip. For some reason, this is working better than that, which this, I know, is how you throw a Pokeball. That's how I would throw it anyway. Not like this. But if the sensor is going to work this way, then that's what I'm going to do. Far be it for me to argue with technology. I do have a wedding to go record today, too. That's why I can only be on here for about 2 hours. My hope is that I'm going to catch it. This Caterpie, ideally I'd like it in the next half hour. I mean, ideally I'd like it now, but ideally I'd like it in the next half hour. I can end stream, and I got a couple of pictures I can edit, and then pack up and head off to that. I don't start until 1:30, but I like to be there at least a half hour early, and it's an hour drive away. So, which means I should really leave here, my house, no later than, at the absolute latest, noon. But ideally, I'm going to leave it at like 11:30. See if we can't get someone in chat here. Pop in, let's talk about something. I think I've been on stream for about a half hour now. I may switch it over to Twitch. We're gonna try exiting the area and re-entering. Well, I mean, it worked. Very delayed response, but it worked. So yeah, we are way over odds here. 340, 680, 1120 is triple odds. Now I don't want to get to there. I mean, I didn't want to get to where I'm at now. But the fact that my current catch combo is over odds just kind of goes to show you how ridiculous this is. And I shouldn't complain, because I know Johnstone had some long ones too. And it's catching Pokemon. But at the same time, I want to move forward with the challenge. I want to start catching something else. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm going to have to start chaining Bulbasaur here soon. Ugh. Which I know the start of that chain sucks. It's going to take me probably an hour to just get to a chain of 11. And then you see them more. So then, you know, just getting to a chain of 41 really kind of increases your odds after that. But starting at a chain of 11, I know takes a long time. Finding one on average every 5 minutes. Can't one of you be golden, please? Ugh. That would have been a good clip. That would have been a great clip. Can't one of you be golden? Bling! That would have been a great reaction on my part. That would have been fantastic. The other thing, too, I've thought about with Johnstone's challenge is... So he did it a little differently. And okay, I understand why he did it the way he did it. Now I understand, because I was just thinking about it. So, he didn't evolve everything right away. He caught things and then evolved them later. And I was trying to figure out why you would do that. Why not just evolve them as you go? Like, it would save you a significant amount of time. But at the same time, it really, I don't know that it does, because all of the leveling up that you're doing while you're doing the catch combo, it takes up time with text boxes, takes up time with learning moves and things like that. So if you aren't leveling stuff up right away, and he said over half his PC was level 100, so I think there was some of it going on, you know, behind closed doors. But it'll also be nice. The first thing I know I'm going to hunt post Brock is oh shit, that was the Caterpie. Is Charmander. I already know that because Charmander, once you find it and it evolves into Charizard. As a matter of fact, I'll probably get a regular Charmander, and chain him first, and then evolve him all the way to Charizard right away, and because then you can ride around on him. And that just makes spawns go so much faster. I think, if I remember correctly, he was around like 72 hours or so. Oh, that got me so excited for a second. There was a lot of sparkles around this Bulbasaur. I thought, you know, for just a split second, I thought, finally. And no. Okay, so now I hit this correctly. So my next spawn has a 50-50 shot of being the Bulbasaur, and because I got to him before the spawn re-hit, it has the increased 341, 1 in 341 chance of being a shiny. So that's a 1 in 682 chance of being a shiny Bulbasaur, basically. Ugh. Hits 50-50, missed the 341. That'll work. We're gonna give this about another 15 minutes or so on this side of this stream, and then I'm gonna switch over to Twitch because nobody's in here watching. Still nothing. Still nothing. If the shiny dinosaur plant thing could be shiny, that would be super cool. Or the little bug. I'd be happy with either. I'd be happy with Oddish because I don't have Oddish yet, but also Oddish is not the one I'm hunting, so. Although to be fair, if you're out hunting deer and you have a bear tag and a bear walks through, are you gonna complain about it? Not really. There's the Bulbasaur again. Can't be shiny, huh? If you're gonna appear with a cry, at least be a different color. That's a horse of a different color. At 9:20 Central Time, I am switching over. If nobody is here. If somebody's here, I'm happy to stream for one person watching. Just one viewer. And yes, I realize that's a regular Caterpie that I just passed up, but I want to keep moving because I want to find stuff like that where the Bulbasaur is there and the Caterpie is right next to it, so I can hit the Bulbasaur and within a few frames hit the Caterpie. Catch the Caterpie. There we go. And then that makes it so the Bulbasaur has a 50-50 shot at respawning, and the shiny is a 1 in 341. So again, it's a 1 in 682 shot of being a shiny Bulbasaur. That's kind of the best odds I can get. And that's what I'm going for. Because if a shiny Caterpie were to spawn in there, I'm not upset about it because that's technically what I'm hunting. If a shiny Bulbasaur were to pop up between there, that would be amazing. Just regular Caterpie. Alright. Okay. There. Just as I was about to reset the room, too. Bulbasaur spawned, it was not one. And it spawned too fast. So I didn't get the shiny odds with it. That was the standard 1 in 4,000. Getting close to level 73. There we go. See how this looks on stream. I'm leaning back. Not the greatest, but not terrible. I guess the only reason it's bad is because my microphone is in the way of my screen. Okay, we'll reset the room. See what happens here. Come on, golden bug. Like, look at all the Caterpie that spawned, and not one of them. Now I realize they all have the 1 in 4,000 odds. But I'm also getting close to that number. I mean, I'm over a quarter of the way to that number. And I'm supposed to have the 1 in 341 shiny odds with this catch combo. Not just with this catch combo, the 2 catch combos before that. Just absurd. Okay, so the one thing I haven't talked about in these streams, and I'm really tempted to not talk about them because I feel like it's going to jinx me, is if I fail a shiny. If I fail a shiny, I know I'm going to lose my mind. And I know that some of them later become very, very difficult. Catch odds suck. And the best thing you can get until super late in the game is a Great Ball. For majority of the game, a Great Ball is the best thing you can get. And there's some stuff that is just impossible to catch. But while it's early, I'm hopeful that doesn't happen. I'm really hopeful that doesn't happen while it's still early. Because Caterpie, I haven't had one break out in a long time. You know, it's basically catch, throw, I have it. I wonder how many Premier Balls I have, if I should switch to those here. No. Not yet. Oh, I wish I had seen that just a second sooner. That was in a good location. I also need to trim up a little bit and get myself a haircut before I go. So yeah, I'm definitely logging off today no later than 10:30. Although I think if I find the shiny, I'll probably just log off. I'll react to it. Okay. Here we go. This is close enough. I think I can make this work. 50% Bulbasaur shot. Oh, I don't know if that Caterpie spawned up for that. Yeah. perfect. Could not have hit that any better. Come on, shiny odds. I've only got 5 minutes left on this stream before I switch it over to Twitch for the next hour. See if we can't get lucky. Not just with shinies, but with viewers too. There we go. That, I'm sure, looked fantastic on stream. Yeah, it looked really bad. Not horrible, but it, you know, looked like a freaking chicken. Oh, good one. Perfect. I would bet I didn't spend this much time on my first playthrough of the game. Beating it, catching things. I bet I didn't spend this much time on the first playthrough. So the fact that this is now, well, it's not my second playthrough, but like, because I lost all my data. The motherboard, the master, whatever, went out. I had to get that replaced, and in doing so, erased all my save data. So my Legends Arceus, which I had a ton of shinies, including my first shiny Heracross, that all got deleted. And I'm trying to think, and I had a shiny Basculin and then Basculegion in that. No, just it may have just been Basculin. I don't know if I had evolved it. I feel like I did. I feel like you can in there still. It's just you only ride around on the one. But it was definitely a Basculin, and now I guess that's popular in Pokemon Go. People are looking for it, which I have one of those too, but I haven't played Pokemon Go in probably 3 months. I really feel like Dynamax and Gigantamax really killed that game. Like, truly, honest to God, killed that game. I have less than no interest in playing it. I have less than no interest in jumping on and seeing what the new Dynamax is. Because I felt that way about raids when raids started too. You know, you got to get a group of 20 people. And actually, there was a group of 15 of us that went after a Zapdos, a Dynamax Zapdos or whatever those were. And we failed. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't have 15 friends in my thing. I just happen to walk into a random group of people who were trying to catch it. And I tried to join in on them, and we failed. And I'm like, if 15 of us could not get it done, what is the point of this? What is the point of this game? What is the point of... And that's really what killed it for me. I was like, what is the point if 15 people can't go out and catch this legendary? This defeats the purpose of me for Pokemon. Like, it defeats the purpose, because the purpose is to go out and catch everything. And if 15 of you can't take on something and take it out, what are we doing? So, Niantic, Pokemon Company, everyone who's running it, it's got to be fixed. Playing together with each other on Pokemon Go, I don't agree with. I understand for certain events, for certain conferences, if you want to do it that way, great. But on the day-to-day, I don't agree with it. I really don't. And I was really into the PvP for a while, and was doing quite well. I mean, I always made it to, what is that, Master Class? Except for in the Master Cup. I didn't have, because I didn't take the time, obviously, because I didn't do raids with everybody, to go out and get the big Rayquaza or the Kyogre or the Groudon that everybody uses for that Master League. I just had really good Great League and Ultra League teams because I took the time to build that team out. Okay. I'm going to pause here, and I'm going to jump over to Twitch. I'm going to give that a shot. We're going to see if we can't get any viewers.